Welcome back to another BizBite episode of the eCommerce Badassery podcast. I'm your host, Jessica Chitillo-Coster. If you're like most e-commerce entrepreneurs I know, February is when you start to come up for air after a hectic Q4 and hopefully lots of rest in January. This is usually about the time you start thinking about things like cleaning up your website and archiving products and collections that are no longer relevant. But what should you do with those seasonal products or collections that you don't have inventory in right now, but you know will be coming back later in the year? In that case, you'll want to leave those pages, products, and collections live on your website. Why? Because the longer a URL exists on the web, the more authority it builds with Google and other search engines for SEO. If it's a product that is truly never coming back, then yes, you want to remove it. Otherwise, leave it up and let it continue to collect SEO juice. If it's a product page, you'll want to add a back in stock sign up option and make sure you clearly state when you generally bring that item back in. You can also remove this product from your collections if you don't want it showing up while customers are just randomly browsing your site, but this way the URL is intact should it be indexed in search. I also recommend you leave up any seasonal gift guides you create. Keep them evergreen by not including the year. Reuse that same one every single year, and then as time goes on, that page will gain more and more authority. And that's a wrap on today's BizBite episode. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you on the flip side.